Hello, and welcome to another reflection line video. Before we jump to the test, relax your mind. Take a deep breath. And now, imagine. For a long time, your parents and relatives have been hoping for grandchildren. Finally, you and your wife have presented them with a grandson. Your own parents realize that it takes discipline combined with love to rear a child. Your wife's parents spoil your son with unconditional love. Because of the latter, your son has become uncontrollable, demanding, and uncompromising. You've repeatedly asked your wife's parents to control their spoiling. They promise to do so, but never do. You are very irritated. How will you handle the situation? Number 1, you will ask your wife to talk to her parents. Number 2, you will threaten your relatives with limited visitation if their behavior continues. Number 3, you will limit communication between your son and your wife's parents. Before going to the results, here is what you can think about. The contact between grandparents and grandchildren differs greatly from the contact between parents and children. First of all, these contacts have an episodic character. Second, grandparents try to make up for the mistakes they made with their own children. They try to provide their grandchildren with all the love and care which they did not lavish on their own children. In some cases, parents may become jealous of the attention paid by grandparents to grandchildren. Remember that in reality, the choice is not limited to variants, options, or typical spheres of life as it appears in our tests. It is multidimensional and diverse. If you choose to ask your wife to talk to her parents, you try to decide significant questions indirectly by transferring the function off to someone else who is more appropriate. Have the courage to take matters into your own hands. If you choose to threaten your relatives with limited visitation if their behavior continues, you are self-assured and willing to defend yourself in case of contradictions between yourself and the people around. If you choose to limit communication between your son and your wife's parents, you prefer to avoid relationships fraught with conflicts. This may be due to the fact that you feel unsafe or threatened. Learn to understand your wants and needs and trust in your decisions. If you want more tests like this, you can buy our book, Imagine You Are: Personality Tests with Moral and Ethical Dilemmas. The link will be in the description. Want more videos like this? Like our video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell us everything you think in the comments below. See you beyond the reflection line.